Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. I didn't think I was going to talk about Power Rangers tonight. I wanted to go through some Wonder Woman stuff, but I feel like I need to. So, Jason David Frank announced that Lionsgate has a trilogy of Power Rangers movies. What? Does he have the inside scoop or what? I mean, I guess he is the Green Ranger, he is the White Ranger, so, he has a little bit of knowledge of what's going on in the Power Rangers, hopefully, cinematic universe. So, as fans eagerly await a potential sequel announcement for Saban's Power Rangers, I guess Jason David Frank let out a clue. He was in an interview at C2E2 Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo last weekend where he said they have a trilogy of movies. Obviously the second one will be about the Green Ranger, so we know it'll be the best one of all time, but I'm biased. And so that's what Jason David Frank said in an interview with journalists Without a Beat. Of course, this goes against Saban's heavily reported plan for 6 movies. That potential trilogy is cool. I like that because it does set it up for the Mighty Morphin to have a trilogy. You can go to the Green Ranger, maybe you can end up in White Ranger and then move on from there. If there's more, 3-movie deal is a safe kind of bet. If they are going to do the second movie. The second movie's got to be bonkers good. It's got to be a box office smash. Then the third one will come out. Then after the third one, if the third one's a box office incredible smash, the studio's Lionsgate's going to say, Saban, make another one. So this is interesting news and all together. And of course, it's no secret that the Green Ranger is going to be the pivotal plot point, the pivotal story in the sequel. It's gonna be about the Green Ranger. It's gotta be. We already know, if you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert, but the last scene, the end credits scene of Power Rangers the movie, you actually see a desk with a green sweater and the teacher's calling out for Tommy Oliver. Now, whether that's a female or male, that's another debate altogether. You can check out my other video for that. But that already signals they are going to the Green Ranger route. We all know that. That's like almost the most famous, for some people overrated, character in the Power Ranger series. But everybody loves the Green Ranger, and you gotta admit to that. Are we gonna see it? I don't know. But what does Jason David Frank think about the Green Ranger? Well, he has some advice, as he always does. My advice would be, don't try to fill someone's shoes. Buy a new pair of shoes. I would suggest to the new Tommy to give it your best and bring your own personality. Don't try to match mine, because I think that's a good thing to say for every character. Don't try to match Christian Bale. Don't try to match Christopher Reeve. Make the character your own. Be your own version of that character, and it will go places. That way we won't be looking at you and wondering, you should have been this, you should have been that, I wish he was like this, I wish he was like that. That comparison is still there, granted, but it's less so if you make your own version of it. So this excites me to know. This is incredible news. It's something. Saban has not come out, Lionsgate has not come out. But for somebody to say this, and it seems like a very confident statement, I would definitely give this some hope. Of course, like I said, they're all probably looking for the China release. They're all probably looking for the digital HD Blu-ray after theater sales to see where it goes, and then to get to the next one. I think they would take that risky bet, though. I think Lionsgate would say, let's give it one more shot. Let's give it one more shot to see if they could get this franchise up and going by number 2, then get to number 3. I mean, you gotta think Saban's saying to Lionsgate, look, man, the Green Ranger is the most popular character in our Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series. Gotta greenlight a sequel. Then Lionsgate would probably look at us and says, why didn't you start with that? And he's like, I did. her name was Rita. But I don't know if that's how it went down or not, but it does create an interesting story to it for Rita to pass on her green Power Ranger coin to an unknown person, have that person take over the mantle, either be a hindrance, probably is at the beginning, to the Ranger team, and then ultimately join them in the battle. What I want to see for the Power Rangers Green Ranger sequel, I'm going to save that a little bit for if once a sequel actually gets announced, then we can speculate for all that time. But for fans who are dying, just cringing, just wondering where the heck is that sequel announcement, it's not here, but at least someone who is closer to Saban, closer to the studio, is talking about it. Alright, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.